Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's win. Yes. Let's stop taking L's. Yes. Good morning. I hope everybody's having a very prosperous week. We're at Thursday today, and I'm excited to be here with y'all. I mean, I'm always excited to be here when we get together, because I know that somebody's mind will be shifted, somebody will have more creativity, somebody will be inspired and motivated. Listen, motivation gets you started, but habit keeps you going. And so you committing to getting on this every morning is you creating that new habit for success. And so speaking of that, let me go ahead and see where our message this morning is coming from, which is 1 Corinthians 9, 24 through 27. Okay? Now listen to this, y'all. Listen. Do you not know that in a race, all the runners run, but only one gets the prize? Run in such a way as to get the prize. Run in such a way as to get the prize. Everyone who competes in the games goes into strict training. They do it to get a crown that will not last, but we do it to get a crown that will last forever. Therefore, I do not run like someone running aimlessly. I do not fight like a boxer beating the air. No, I strike a blow to my body and make it my slave, so that after I have preached to others, I myself will not be disqualified for the prize. Now, that is a message, a deep, deep message, all about winning and having discipline. Are you disciplined? On a scale from 1 to 10, if you were to look at your life and evaluate your day yesterday, how disciplined do you believe that you are? And I'm not talking about the results you got. I'm not talking about the customers or the sales you got. Just in your habit and what your routine was. Up and up. As a matter of fact, not even just yesterday. Let's evaluate Monday through Thursday, Monday through Wednesday. Type it in the chat. From 1 to 10, how disciplined have you been from Monday to Thursday? I could tell you that I've been disciplined to at least a level 8. I'm going to give myself a level 8 because I have a very strict schedule. And me creating a strict schedule for myself is what helped me to be able to start growing in business. When I was struggling the most, when I was struggling with sales, when I was struggling the most with recruiting, and any time that my business starts, because you know business is up and down. You be up at a 100 and then you come down to a 30, and that is okay. And you might be in your 30 place right now, but just tell me in the chat, be honest, how disciplined. If you are disciplined at a level 5, that's okay. That's why we're doing this call. If you were disciplined at a level 7, great. You were disciplined at a level 9, listen, you're probably doing training calls and opportunity calls too. Let me tell you something. When you are super, super disciplined, you can inspire people around you to be more disciplined, okay? When you are super, super consistent, you inspire people around you just by what you do. This is the reason why we have put out and keep on telling everybody about the IPA list, because the IPA list helps us to prepare. The IPA list is literally our coach when there's no one on the phone with you. The IPA list is that exercise that you need to do for your business fitness. The IPA list is the thing that will help you to win and be disciplined. And so if you have printed it out, if you have it in your phone and you look at it every day, and you have looked at it every day this week, then you know that you had at least a number 5 in discipline. Discipline is doing something that will help you towards the goal and being consistent with it every day. So let me tell you something. In my most disciplined season, let me tell y'all my schedule, because I realized, okay, you know what? I can't just wake up and just, magically win, because I'm not going to wake up and just do the work off the top of my head. When you have a job, you get super disciplined because you want to keep that job. You want to look like a winner to your employee. To your employer. So you wake up and you have a certain set of things. When you wake up, you might shower, brush your teeth, get dressed, drink your coffee. Your whole thing, everything step by step is set up already in your mind. And, when you first start that job, you may have to, start that new routine, but Tell me something in the chat. Am I right or am I wrong? By week 3, you got it down pat. By week 3, sometimes you don't even have to set the alarm anymore. By week 3, you can move and operate just like robotically without even thinking about it, especially even when you get to that job. You can move robotically to fulfill the functions that you were hired to fill. Am I right or am I wrong? If I'm right, type a number 7 in the chat. So when you are super, super disciplined, when you want to win in this business, then you have to create the day by way a way that you're doing more than you're saying. See, when you post it on social media, you're just saying. People are waiting to see you do. That's why it's great to do things like go live while you're working out. Go live while you're drinking your coffee. Record videos throughout your day while you're taking a walk or you're studying. Show people you're studying. When you're on these calls, show people you're on these calls. Because like it says at the end, when you are doing let's see, I strike a blow to my body and make it my slave, so that after I have preached to others, I myself will not be disqualified for the prize. And so that means that you are living what you're teaching. You're living what you're talking about. And so in my super, super consistent days, I literally have woken up at 5 in the morning so that I could get the gym by 6. And this is back when I was driving Uber and building Vida Divina. And so I needed that stability, because I realized that me just being self-employed, I would just, wake up at any hour. That means half of the day is gone. Because if it's 10 o'clock in the morning and you just waking up, half the day is gone. Because your most productivity is going to happen before 12 p.m. And so, with that, I realized, okay, you know what? I need to set an alarm. I need to be consistent with going to the gym so that I can lose the weight, because the better I look, the more money I make. And that's where I'm at in this season too. I'm gonna get there though. And so when I would get up in the morning and go to the gym, and then I would get prepared and go out on the road, I would go pick up the morning people going to work, driving Uber from 6 to about 12. No, I'm gonna say 6 to 11. It was 6 to 11. By 11, things slowed down, so I would go sit at a Panera Bread, and this is where I would sit and message at least 100 people between 11 and 2 o'clock, having follow-up conversations, posting in the 5 Facebook groups. And then between 2 and 6, I'm picking people up from work, doing my Uber again. And guess what? By 6, 7 o'clock, people are responding to me. They're getting off of work. I'm getting people yeses to get on the calls, because I've been so present on social media all day, every day. Nobody could even tell I was driving Uber, because I was still always posting my IPAs at the times that I have allotted to post them every single day. And the reason why I set those times is because to be consistent and disciplined in a schedule. Am I talking to anybody right now? Am I giving you some insight on what you can do to change? And so if you have an alarm set in your phone for when you post on social media, if you have an alarm set in your phone for when you follow up, you can be super disciplined and consistent, because then you hold yourself accountable and you do it no matter how you feel. Somebody might have just told you no, but you do it anyway. Go to the next person. Maybe somebody in your house just made you mad, but you do it anyway. Listen, money, it can't solve everything, but it can solve most things. And so any issues that you could be having in life, if you work towards your goals and Vida Divina, you'll be able to buy yourself a new car, buy yourself a new house, go take a vacation, pay what you need to pay to, get the kids to do what they need to do, and all of those things. And so, imagine if you are just super disciplined and consistent, and then you start attracting like-minded people to you because they see your discipline, they see your consistency. And so now when you're training new affiliates, when you bring in new business partners, you're not just pointing to somebody else saying, Mr. Christopher Thomas is going to teach you, or Mr. Albert Jacke is going to teach you, or Javon is going to teach you, Kamal is going to teach you, Simone is going to teach you. You're so disciplined and consistent, you already know how to show and how to tell. This is it. You teach first by doing, living it, getting results from it, and then teaching it, right? And so when you are super disciplined in this way, it says, I make my body my slave. That means that I'm controlling my feelings. I'm controlling my pain. I'm controlling my fears So if you're going to control your fears, type in the chat, I will control my fears. You know, fear means face everything and rise, or face everything and run. You're going to feel a sense of fear or anxiety when you go to talk to somebody at the gas station. You're going to feel it when you're about to do a presentation on Zoom. You're going to feel it when you're about to go live. But that discipline says, I'm going to feel the feeling and do it anyway. If you will feel the feeling and do it anyway today, type that in the chat. I will feel the feeling and do it anyway, because that is you making your body a slave to what you need to get done. And the more that you do that, the more you're consistent with that, the better you'll get at it. The more that you do that, the more results you'll get. And so with this schedule I had, I lost 45 pounds in 90 days. With this schedule I had, I was attracting people who like to work out because they saw my videos and my posts. That's why when I'm at the gym these days, I'm going live, because that is them seeing me being so physically active at the size that I am makes them say, I need that energy. I need that vibe. I need that determination. And so, you know, when you show people who you are, when you show people how you're growing through the process, it will attract so many more people to you. So when you actually start to win, no one is going to say that, no one could say that I didn't do the work, because my work was shown every single day on social media. So as I'm winning, people want to know, how did you get to jade? How did you get to silver? How did you get to bronze? But how would you feel to get there and not be able to teach it? Because you were not consistent and disciplined to know how to do it. So when you live in a way whereby you are living, you are walking it, you are practicing it, and you make your body a slave, and that is just not your physical body. That's your mind. That's your habits. No matter how you feel or what happens in the day, you still do what needs to be done. You still follow that schedule, and you still stay the course. Then you're able to get more people to really see the impact that it's having on you, for them to want to be a part of it. Okay? If you believe in yourself and you have dedication and pride and never quit, you will win. Okay, so can y'all type in the chat, I will win. I will win. That IPA list is golden. I hope that everybody has taken a look at it or are using it as to, follow, be their guide day to day, be their accountability day to day, because I'm telling you, yes, I am winning. I love that. Yep, I am winning. I am winning, because guess what? All of that has helped me to be able to do so many things. You may not see that I may not be driving the most luxurious car, but I'm driving a brand new car, 2022. I bought it in 2022, okay? And so you don't see it, but my credit score is really, really good. When I was working a 9 to 5, my credit score was lower than 550, okay, when I was working a job. And so me making myself a slave to what I need to get done has transformed my life so much. I never even used to travel outside of the U.S. before Vida Divina. I didn't even have a passport before Vida Divina. But through my connections with Vida Divina, through my discipline and my consistency, I have been to Dubai 2 times, Mexico. I've been to, of course, Jamaica. Y'all know. I think to say I've been to Jamaica once, somebody in the U.S. is probably like, everybody's been to Jamaica once. But not only once. I've been to Jamaica and stayed back and forth every 3 months for like 2 years straight. That is miraculous. That is amazing. That is a blessing. That is abundance. And so, what are some things that you want to accomplish? I want you to celebrate the small wins that you have, and not just always look at becoming a diamond and making millions of dollars in this big lifestyle, because we understand that it is not for everyone. But even if you win and by accomplishing the things that you really, buying a new house, paying off debt, being able to buy groceries for your family, being able to buy new cars, being able to change your zip code, being able to move out of your country if you want to, being able to change the economy in your country by investing your money into businesses that you're able to hire employees. Whatever your wins are, you still celebrate them. And so I love that. Come on. Yes, I always love hearing your story. And so let me not forget, getting pregnant when you were struggling to, coming off medication when you were struggling with your health, having more energy when you were struggling to stay woke in the middle of the day, getting rid of your stomach when you were struggling to close your pants. All of these things are a result of you being disciplined and consistent. And so how disciplined and consistent can you be for the rest of this 90-day challenge with looking at that IPA list and literally making yourself, your body and your mind, your slave to your goals? If you need to lose weight, if you are overweight and you know it, you got more body fat on your body than you need to have, myself included, that you need to make your body your slave and get rid of it. Stop eating the things that you want to eat what your body needs, okay? And that way you can show people that it is possible to have a transformation of lifestyle. Everybody on here is a health ambassador to some capacity. Maybe you are just learning how to get this health thing under control, or maybe you already got all body muscle and you're at the top tier of being a health ambassador. Whatever the case may be, be at your level but grow, okay? So you grow by being disciplined and consistent. And so I just hope that today's call helps somebody to reevaluate their day and what they're doing and see the time slots where you can put in the IPAs. See the time slots where you can put in a 10-minute workout. Because you can go on YouTube and look up a 10-minute workout. As a health ambassador, you do a 10-minute workout every single day. You go live on Facebook while you're doing it, or you record yourself. You will attract more like-minded people who either are working out or want to work out. You know, if you show that you're using your product every single day, every day when you put on a liquid gold, you do a video, put it in your story, or every day you take a picture of something that you're using and post it, or whatever it is, that is what attracts more people who want to get the results that you are getting. But first, you must be someone who are getting results, and not only getting results, but making sure that you share your results with the world. Because just to get the results but still advertise without telling your results will not help you grow. You have to tell them about how you're growing, what you're benefiting from, and that way you are following the last part of that scripture, which is getting people to learn from and follow your message. So I want to just pray for a second. God, I want to thank you for having everybody on this call today. This morning, everybody with an open mind on this call, everybody who is ready to win, everybody who is ready to be disciplined. I want to thank you for having them here to listen. I want to thank you for the discipline in those people who feel like they don't have any. I want to thank you for increasing discipline for people who've been struggling with discipline for a long time. I want to thank you for a struggle in belief. I want to thank you for increase in belief for those people who do not believe in themselves. I want to thank you for the overflow that's coming to this team that is going to be passed on to the new business partners that we have. I want to thank you for the energy and the vibes that everybody had in their businesses, the prosperity that everybody had in their businesses through this 90-day challenge. I want to thank you for having us in this 90-day challenge with having at least 50 new silvers in our organization. God, I want to thank you so much for just having us to have this space to come together and be able to learn how to operate in our business through your messages. And that's it, y'all. Okay, that is the call. I want to say amen and have an amazing and prosperous day. I hope this call was powerful. If this call spoke to you in any way, yes, type overflow in the chat, and also go ahead and go in the group chats and tell everybody one thing that you got from today's call, because when you do that, then we can get more people to see the benefit of showing up, even if they got to set an alarm, because some people don't even have